good. Is it Friday night? Is that what it is? Friday night? You guys know, but I'm a little bit jet lagged. I flew in late last night from Jacksonville. Yeah, I don't shake the jet lag so easily anymore. You know, sometimes when I fly, I'm friendly and I feel like talking to the person next to me. Sometimes I don't. I can be on a plane for 6 hours. I don't look at the guy in the seat next to me. I don't talk to him. I don't even acknowledge he exists. Then the plane lands and I'm pulling up to the gate. I like to go, so what's your name? Do you have any hobbies or anything you want to talk about for the next couple of minutes? It'll be a coach. Or assistant coach. We designed those seats that we have to sit in back there. 3 seats with only 4 armrests. Really, they think the average number of arms on a human being is 1.333 ... It's closer to 2, isn't it? It's more like 1.999 ... I say that because I think I've seen more 1-armed people than I have 3-armed people. It's too much math for this. But I like it here in Clearwater. Is that where I am? Clearwater Beach. Largo.
Polo.
I saw a guy on a Harley, beautiful motorcycle today. He's wearing a jacket. On the back of his jacket it said, hop on, hold tight, and shut up. And I was able to read that because no one had taken him up on his wonderful offer. So there's a walking up the sidewalk. I see a woman up ahead a little bit. She's standing there by herself. She's got her back to me and she's yelling into her cell phone. She's yelling, I'm not crazy, Victor, you're crazy. You're the one that's crazy, Victor, not me. And I got a little bit closer to her and she sort of turned like this and I could see that she didn't have a cell phone. No cell phone, no earpods, nothing. So, you know, I kind of have to agree with Victor. Victor and I are on the same page. I saw a spa that had a sign out front that said, look 10 years younger in just 10 minutes. That sounded pretty good, so I went in there and I paid for an hour. I came out there looking like a 3-year-old toddler. I had to pay to get it reversed. I saw a couple in the spa, like 30s or something, I don't know. The guy got a sunburn, so they were getting some cream for his face. And the woman says to him, she said, well, I wonder why your nose turns so much more red than the rest of your face. Good question, I guess. And the guy says, I don't know, man, it's because when I'm laying there on the beach chair, my nose is closer to the sun. Now, I'm not an astrophysicist, or a physio-astrologist, or even a gastroenterologist. But I have a better grasp of the situation with this guy. This guy thinks the sun's rays travel 93 million miles through space, past the planets Mercury and Venus, penetrate through Earth's atmosphere, come through the exosphere, the stratosphere, the troposphere, turn his nose a little bit red, and then just fizzle out completely before they go another ½ centimeter into his face. I don't think his theory is correct. I mean, if it was, tall people walk around with their hair on fire. And all short people would be frozen solid. I saw a Starbucks not too far from here. Yeah.
Probably sold out shop.
What's the deal with Starbucks? They're really asking me what my name is for all the time. It's none of their business what my name is. Just give me a cup of coffee, I'll give you $9 and we'll call it a transaction. You know, they want to write out a cup because that's the way they operate. That's not the way I operate. I've started doing this thing. What's your name? It's Glarbstonford. What is it? It's Glarbstonford. Spelled just the way it sounds. Glarbstonford. and another T, E-N-T-E-N-F-O-R-D. And another D. 2 D's. Yeah. The common spelling, Glarb. Some of them just call me Glarb. They're short, but I prefer Glarb. I recently did that at Starbucks, and I had enough cash, I tried to use my credit card. I had $9, I used my credit card, which says my real name on it. So the guy's like, your name's Dennis. You're not Glarb. You're not Glarb. got that early on. I got that as a little kid because when my sister Peggy was a little baby, she couldn't pronounce Dennis. And it came out of garbage content for her. And just sort of took off. Now that's what everybody calls me. Now my nephews, they call me Uncle Garbage content for her. I kind of like, one thing I don't like is I can't find a keychain with the name of Garbage content for her. A mini license plate for my bicycle. Went to the marijuana superstore. Yeah, I get the senior citizen discount. Yeah, I didn't smoke for a long time, but I have a little arthritis in my knees. It kind of helps me with that. It also kind of helps me get really stoned. Yeah, it helps me with that. Hey, you ever think you knew what a word meant and then you find out you had it wrong? This just happened to me with the word stupendous. Yeah, stupendous. I always thought it meant like tremendously stupid. Stupendous. That's what it sounds like, but that doesn't mean that. It means awesome, great, fantastic. I've been using it wrong for years. And now I'm trying to remember all the people that I might have complimented by accident when I was really trying to insult them. Saw a yoga studio not too far from here, yoga, which is cool. I know most guys don't do yoga. They think it's just for women or whatever. They think, I don't know, but I've been doing yoga since 1978. Yeah, I find it helps a lot with flexibility. Now, I've only done it 3 times in that time, so I'm not as flexible as I could be. Going more often. Yeah, in 1978, I took a beginner's class, and that was hard, but I got through it. And then the next time I went was in 2002, and I took another beginner's class because I felt like I needed a refresher. You know? And then I went, the next time was in 2019. And I don't want to take another beginner's class because, I felt like I was beyond that. So I told them that I was advanced. I was advanced level. They put me in an advanced class. And after about 20 minutes in there, the yoga instructor and the staff decided that they needed to put me into an ambulance. Yeah, it's an ambulance. Because they said I would need immediate medical care. Ambulance. I went in the hospital, they did a CAT scan and x-rays and an MRI. The doctor came out and he said I had ruptured my entire skeletal structure. I said, I didn't know that was a thing. So I don't do yoga anymore. I teach yoga online. I got my online teaching certificate. Yeah, I teach Zoom yoga at the intermediate level. Tuesdays and Thursdays, if anybody's interested. I recently turned 65 years old. Thank you. Thank you. I even more recently turned 70 years old. It's different. That's different. Yeah. Things change, Some of you are getting up there, right? Things change when you get up there. Like the other night, I was in my kitchen. I was having a midnight snack. And I looked up and it was 9:30 p.m. What the hell is happening? There's another way I know I'm getting older. If I ever happened to be watching Gilligan's Island, Mrs. Howell looks pretty damn good now. I've thrown her into the fantasy mix with Ginger and Mary Ann. Even all 3 of them down at the lagoon with the coconut pies. Heavenly. There's one thing, it's all right. One thing I like, I took a nap about a month ago and I woke up with a stiff neck. Yeah, I hurt myself sleeping. You ever have a sleep-related injury? It's kind of discouraging. Apparently I have to face facts now and get a little bit older. I just can't sleep like I could when I was younger. Back when I was 20 years old, I could sleep 10 hours and wake up and feel terrific. Have a bowl of frosted flakes and go back to bed. I can't take a 2-hour nap without pulling a muscle in my neck. Apparently I have to do some stretching before I turn in, Limber up a little bit before I hit the head. Could be a hamstring next time. Maybe I should just sleep on a stretcher in case you have to wheel me into my socks, and I broke both my ankles. Take a look at me, please. My memory's getting worse. Quite a bit worse, I'm surprised. You ever walk into a room you have no idea why you went in there? Yeah, well, I can top that. I think last week I flew to Chicago. Standing in the middle of Chicago. I know I came here for something. That's right, I'm looking for my glasses. A piece of paper to write on. Just went to my high school reunion, 50-year high school reunion last year. I don't know what we did. I don't know. I hated school. Yeah. Math is my least favorite subject. Actually, it's like a five-way tie for my least favorite subject. Algebra. I hate it. Algebra 3 was the worst class there.
Did you just drop
I didn't actually take Algebra 3. I took Algebra 1 3 times. I was wrong about algebra, though. I was wrong about it. Like, I would always tell the teacher, I'm never going to use this stuff. That's what I would say, but I was wrong. You don't use algebra very often. Once in a while, you use algebra. Like a few months back, I was in the train station in Baltimore, and train A was leaving the station at 5 p.m. traveling west at 80 miles per hour. And train B was leaving 3 hours later on a parallel track but going 100 miles per hour. And winds were on the southeast at 18 miles per hour. And there was a 30% chance of rain. The Dow Jones had dropped 200 points that day. The NASDAQ was up 40. I weighed 195 pounds. My blood pressure was 122 over 60. The Kansas City Chiefs had a record of 8-2. And were at the top of the leaderboard at the AFC West. And I had to figure out what train to get on. Luckily, there's an app for that now. It's called Choo Choo. Just get the free version, good enough. The only subject I like is history. I still like history. I'm reading a book about, you like history? I'm reading a book about Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein, you know, he hated school, just like me. Albert Einstein hated school just like I did. In high school, he was bored in high school. I was extremely bored in high school, just like Einstein. Einstein, he felt like he knew more than all the teachers. That's exactly how I felt. More than all the teachers, the principal, everybody. Einstein's IQ was 180. My IQ was never tested. It's ridiculous, you know. They saw how bored I was. Why would they test me, you know, like Einstein? But, you know, Einstein donated his brain to science so they can study it and possibly help mankind. And that's what I want to do. I want to donate my brain, but I don't know how you go about doing it. Actually, you know what? I wrote a letter to Harvard Medical School to see if they want it. I sent it in. I have a copy of it. I'm going to read to you guys to close my set. But it says, Dear Harvard Medical School, I would like to donate my brain to you guys. Not just yet, I'm still using it. But after I'm dead, you can have it, so you can study it and possibly help mankind. I don't know what my IQ is, but I suspect it is off the charts. I will just need to know where to send it, and any packing instructions you might give. Should I use bubble wrap, packing peanuts, that sort of thing? You probably don't know who I am, so I'll fill you in a little. I have been compared to Albert Einstein. You know who he is, right? Let me know ASAP. And just so you know, I have also sent this offer to Yale. So my brain will go out on a first-come, first-served basis. I know you are in competition with Yale, and having my brain will give you the edge you need as you guide yourself into the future. It's pretty fancy writing, if you ask me. And I cited sincerely, then it's reading. Now that I'm looking at it, I think I misspelled sincerely. And Harvard. How many B's are there? You guys have been great. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you very much. And how about a hand for Dennis Reed? Can we hear it? How we doing? How we doing? Good. We're going to have the greatest show of our lives tonight. I promise you that. It's my good sense. It depends on me, by the way. I know that responsibility, but I'm going to do what I can. And I'm coming off of being sick. I was sick, so I didn't care though. I came here. I said I'm coming to Clearwater. Not contagious, so I'm good with that. But I had like 2 weeks that I got this cough, so if I cough tonight like crazy, I apologize, but just know that I love you and I'm pushing through, okay? Just the kind of guy I am, that I'll do that, I will do that, I'll push through a cough. Chills, I wouldn't be here. If I had chills, I might want to see Clearwater, I don't care anymore. But I love you guys, and I do, I really do love you guys, and seriously, let's have the greatest night of our lives. Let's do different stuff. Yeah, let's have fun. I want the greatest show for you ever. I really do. And right in front, I'm going to apologize about the way I'm dressed. I don't even like the way I'm dressed. Yeah. My wife didn't want me going like this. I was going just in the shirt. She said, you can't just wear that t-shirt. And I was like, why? She's like, because it looks like you're smuggling onions into a bag of onions. I really didn't look good. So she went double shirt. She's like, can you button it at least? And I was like, I cannot button it. I can't. It's going to be illusion that I can button it. It's a big one too. This shirt came off a 6'7" mannequin. I want you to know that. It's just not good. It's not good. Because I gained weight. I gained a lot of weight. I'm going to be honest. I did gain a lot. I did, but I had to. Just for a movie that I'm doing. So, yeah. Thank you very much. It's for a movie that I'm doing. It was weird when the director called me and he was like, hey Kev, I got this movie for you. I would love you to do it. And I was like, sounds good. What's it about? What's going on? He's like, well, it's going to be awesome. First of all, you're going to have the greatest time of your lives. We're going to shoot in Atlanta. It's a beautiful neighborhood. I'll put the family up at a nice hotel. You're going to be there for like, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, probably closer to 2 months. And I said, all right, well, that sounds good. He was like, well, it's going to be a lot of work and it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm like, sounds good. What's going on with it? He's like, well, there's one thing I have to ask that's a little odd. I feel funny asking, but I'm going to do it. I'm like, go ahead, anything. What is it? He's like, well, in this movie, would you mind actually gaining weight for the role? And I was like, no, I don't mind at all. I would do that because I do love acting and I just who I am as a performer. And he's like, well, let me tell you, it would be like a lot of weight. And I was like, let me tell you, I'm still fine. That sounds good. You know how good of a performer I am? Do you know how committed I am? And he's like, well, here's the thing. I feel weird saying this. He goes, but I would need you to gain it pretty quickly. And I was like, how does Wednesday sound? He was like, well, not that quick. I mean like 6 months. And I was like, well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna hit the number you want by Wednesday. And I'll just keep gaining weight until you tell me to shut her down. How's that? He's like, you wanna know what the movie's about? I'm like, I don't need to now. I'm fine. I got my marching orders, right? He says, well, this is gonna be different for you. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, this is gonna be like the movie you've ever done before. And I'm like, why? And he's like, because it's gonna dig deep into your psyche. It's gonna dig deep into your soul of who you are and what's going on. It's gonna hurt. I'm like, what do you mean? It's gonna hurt. You're gonna cry. You're gonna cry a lot in this movie. And I'm like, I've cried before. And he's like, I don't mean like comedic crying. This is not a joke. This is gonna be really, really painful for you. And I don't know if you're gonna be able to handle it. I'm like, I'll be able to handle it. I can do it. And I'm like, why is it so crazy? And he's like, well, because there is no movie. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, I'm not a director. I'm just a voice in your head. Giving you the green light to be as fat as you want. Tell people that it's for work and it's pretty simple. It's an easy off. So they'll think highly of you when you say I gained 30 pounds, but it's for a movie. And you say there's no movie, there's no movie at all. No, Atlanta, no, you can go. True story. So, yeah. All right, let's start this off. Let's get some fun going here. What do you say, guys, huh? So excited to be here with you all. This is really great. I did gain weight. It's not a fat. I'm gonna show you guys a different side of me. You didn't know. You're gonna learn stuff about me in this show that is gonna blow your mind. And the ability that I have. Thank you very much. Let me just get settled here. Hold on. You guys all from Clearwater in the area? I love this area. I really do. This is insane. And let me actually just see this. Is that on? Can you hear it? I'm clogged up a little, so I can't really hear it. I want to talk about what it is that I do and coming here to Clearwater, what it means to me to be with you guys, because I've been here with Ruth Eckerd probably, I don't know, it's like 30 times. I think it really is, I'm going to be honest, it's like one of the greatest places to be in my life. I mean, this connection that I have, and that's what it is about stand-up. Stand-up is, when you break it down, stand-up is just about connection, you know, and I've done it all over this world. I gotta be honest, I've done it in, think back, it blows my mind. I've done it in Rome, I did stand-up, in Germany, England, I've done it there, and Vermont, I did Vermont, and Texas, I did Texas. But in all those places, I've got to be honest, I live in New York, and I have some transplants down here, right? Okay.
Yeah.
One of the things I've noticed, though, when you come back home, it's always better than being away, right? It's always like you can connect with your home audience. But I gotta say, I've never, ever, and I mean this, connected with an audience more in any place that I've ever been, even including Vermont. That I have here in Clearwater. This is, yeah. It's the truth. Even my Long Island home, even Long Island, not like Clearwater. Clearwater, I have a special bond with you people, and I don't know where it comes from. but it's there, and it's been so great all these years, just connecting with you guys and doing this, and that's why I want to give you a show that's better, bigger and better every year. And we really have to work towards that, because it's in that connection that it's really life exists for me. It's like, not even in a movie. Like when I do a movie and it comes out, it's great, it's fun, and I hope it does well. But it's in this live connection and being here, especially with you guys in Clearwater. You know. Thank you. I know you do. I know. I feel it. I'm serious. Oh, that's so sweet. You must be drunk. Are you drunk? I love it. And don't get me wrong, Clearwater's got some problems. A couple things wrong with Clearwater, and I think we all know it. You know, if you're here living in Florida, I don't think Clearwater was your first choice. It's kind of a second backup. You know, if we're being completely honest, cards on the table. I love you guys. You're the best. A lot of strip clubs here in Clearwater. You know, you're always a little off when you got a ton of strip clubs and Chili's. But for me, you guys are the greatest. And I wrote a little song about you, and I would hope I could play it for you if you guys. It's a special part. It goes a little something like this. 2, 3, 4. I'm kidding. I don't know how to play guitar. Literally have no idea. You guys pick up that I was strumming the same stupid strum the whole time? I'm trying to show you one of my talents that I don't even have. I don't even have the talent to do that. But back to me gaining weight. I do gain weight, constant stuff. That's all I talk about, right? That's all we do. We just talk about our medications, food. Get older, it sucks, right? It really does. It's hard. It takes me 20 minutes to get out of bed every morning now. That's like my workout, just getting out of bed. It is. That's my cardio, getting out. It's hard. It's hard to get out of bed. If you think about it, you're using your whole body. I used to leap out of bed when I was a kid. There's no leaping anymore. You gotta do a lot. You gotta do a lot to get out of it. First of all, I've had my match 15 years, and it's got that fat guy divot in the middle that I've created over time in the memory foam, and it kind of, you know what I'm talking about? It's a little fat guy canoe right in the center, just kind of spooning you. You're stuck in there. It's not a good look. That's what it looks like. If you're my wife walking into the room in my bedroom, this is what you see. This is what you would look at. This is what you see. That's the angle. She would come in. Married 21 years. She literally walked in the other day, and she goes, "Are you?" And I was like, "Whoa, stop! Did you just go?" She's like, "I don't think so." I go, "I know so. I absolutely heard." She's like, "I don't think I did. I was just breathing." I was like, "No, you don't breathe. Nobody breathes like that." That was a show of disgust that you couldn't contain in your body, that you had to let it out. And I heard it. It was so disgusting to you. You don't even realize you're doing it, and the next step up is basically throwing up a little in your mouth. That's how long we've been together. It's not that spark anymore, I guess. I don't know. I don't blame her. It's not a good look. You know, looking at that's what she sees. You know what it looks like? You ever see like half an avocado just sitting on the kitchen counter? Someone didn't put it away. That's what it looks like. She's got the big thing here, little spots of brown. I don't know what for. Just want to squeeze some lemon on it. That's all. we have that meeting this morning. And I was like, where? And she goes, it's a PTA meeting. It's for we have 4 kids, and it's for our little daughter at school. And I'm like, we gotta go there for what? She's like, the teachers are gonna tell us how she's doing. And I was like, I know how, I live with her, I know how she's doing. Give a crap, why do we gotta go and do this? She's like, everybody does it, we gotta do it. And you gotta wear a suit. I had to wear a suit. Look, I can't even get a shirt. I'm not a suit guy, you know that. I had one suit. Here's how much I'm not a suit guy. I actually got dirty last time and I didn't know, my wife wasn't there. I washed it in the washer and dryer. I dried my suit. So she goes, put on your suit, and it was so tight. I couldn't even get it up. I had no other suits. Everybody was wearing a suit. I had to wear a suit, so I pulled it up. I got it on me. It was so ridiculous on me. My ass cracked like I couldn't get it up over. You know the fat part of your ass here, and just that hump, so it kind of stayed on my hips. It was kind of like. It was covered with stuff in the front, but it was like just around the hips, and this guy was like, hey man, I feel a breeze. So I had to go with it though, because I had no other choice. So we go there, we get to the school, and I'm just kind of complaining the whole time, because I'm like, I don't know why we have to do this. But then I thought, all right, I'll do it for my daughter, whatever, we'll do it. And we get to the school, and they're holding the conference in the gym. And I'm like, oh, that's cool, where's that? They're like 4 flights down in the basement. Exactly, right? I was like, can we change it? Can we just hold it in this guy's classroom that I can see right there? I'm like, no. So we gotta go down 4 flights of stairs, and I'm in my freaking tight suit. Oh, it sucked. So out of breath, can't separate my knees, it's so hard. Get down in the basement, the gym, it's decorated real nice. They're sweet, it's, big thing that says welcome parents. They have it set up where there's like all tables on the outskirts of the gym. For each teacher, you meet with each one of their teachers. There's 2 little seats, chairs. Yeah, in front of you guys are way ahead of where I'm going. Well, we go over to meet the first teacher, Mr. Jenkins. He's like her health and fitness gym teacher, whatever. He's like 20 years old, and he's like 30 pounds. And he's like, hey guys, great to meet you, sit down. And he sits down. And my wife sits down immediately. And I'm looking at it, and he goes, have a seat. And I go, hold on a second. And my wife, like we weren't married for 21 years, goes, yeah, sit down. And I'm like, are you out of your mind? Do you not know there's engineering that has to take place right now. You sit down, it's a little plastic chair on a gym floor. It's not a good mix already. I can see where this is going. I don't like this. By the way, chair is being very liberal to call that a chair. It looks like, well, when you open your pizza box, you get the little plastic white. Much closer to what that was. So he's like, have a seat. I go, I'm going to sit. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm good. And I started to sit, And as I start widening out, I realize right away, I'm not even close. Like, I'm not even. And my crotch and my brain, they talk all the time. It's always there is a communication. Usually it's about, hey, we should get shorts on. Very hot down here. But my crotch saw that it was like, this is too far. It's not going to happen. Abort. I want you to go the other way. And my brain, for some reason, didn't hear that. And it was like trying to go lower. And I'm like, this is just not working. So I stopped like halfway. He's like, sit down. He wouldn't give it up. He's like, sit down, sit down. I go, sit down, fine, don't worry about it. I'm good. What's this about? And he says, well, what we're doing is, as he's talking, and my legs start shaking a little bit. Have you ever hold yourself? You ever hold yourself in a little squat like that? It's not easy. What's this about today? He's like, well, today what we're trying to do is we kind of have an epidemic with the kids where they're eating stuff that's just not making them healthy. I'm like, yeah, no, that's not good, right? I mean, I tell you all the time, dude, it should be healthy. And he's like, have a seat. I go, I'm good, I'm just gonna stay right here. I landed in position. That was all. I was like, I'm tired. Take a break, walk around for a second, come back in. And he starts talking. And my wife turns to me. Doesn't get that I'm struggling at all. She looks at me and she goes, why are you sweating? She's like, sit down. I go, I'm sitting. Don't worry, I'm sitting. She goes, sit down. I go, could you not use your outside voice, please, for a second? Every other parent's turning around. I'm the only guy not. I'm just kind of in this weird sumo Von Damme split. Hovering, shaking legs. He goes, yeah, have a seat. I go, okay, I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna sit. So I started getting lower. And I feel the seam on my suit. It was like one scene that goes right down underneath Broadway, and the thread just gave up. It gave up. It just went like everybody heard it. It wasn't like a soft. It was like a God. And it went this. I can feel the thread. It was ripping through both sides of the fabric. It reminded me of the barrels. You remember the yellow barrels off of Jaws when they go into the water? Trying to drag the shark down? It was God. And my underwear popped through. And it felt good. I'm going to be honest. It felt good. But it still wasn't touching the chair, so I had to look lower. And finally, it just grazed the seat of the chair, and I feel, ever so slightly, the legs of the chair. Each chair leg was like, and my crotch was like, this is what I told you, this is not working. So the guy starts talking, and he says to me, he goes, what we're trying to do is replace the food options that your kids are bringing to school, all these kids, which are kind of unhealthy, like even granola bars, which is like fake healthy, with things like grapes. And when he said the word grapes, my calf popped, which launched me forward, and a rib went out in the back. All within 3 seconds. It was like, pop, rib out the person didn't know we had ribs in the back, couldn't breathe for 30 seconds. He thought I was leaning in to tell him a secret, so he leans in. I had nothing, I was just like, I like grapes. I like grapes. In that voice, because I'm out of breath, I like grapes. He's like, all right, I'm like, grapes are God's candy. Grapes are God's candy. He's like, okay. And my wife turns to me, and she goes, stop fooling around. And this is what I do for a good time. I go to people's houses, and I just get low, I get a sumo squat, and I'm like, oh man, let's do it. And I talk in a really voice like this. I got so mad, I just left. I literally left right there. I go, man, I got the elevator. They had an elevator. I didn't know. I told her, you take the stairs. True story. One of the most embarrassing of my life, right there. I'm gonna be honest. So it meant a lot to me, and I gotta be honest. I wrote a poem about it. I'd like to recite for you guys right now. This is what I like to call. This is called God's Candy. And it reminds me of that day and what I went through. So. You know what? I don't even need this. I don't think I need this. For this poem, I don't think I need it. I want to give you guys all of me. Here we go. All right, so this is called God's Candy, and it was about my experience that day at the elementary school and what I went through. And it goes a little something like this. Little something like this. Yeah. Didn't want to go, you made me go anyway. Teachers put on a show like some sort of field day, except this was for the parents, not little kids. Teachers questioned us about a little one. I leaned in and popped a rib, tiny chair got spread. Little legs said I ain't sticking around with this massive undercarriage coming down. I tried to appease, hope you're great for the bee's knees. God's candy, well my camp top was my modus operandi. Legs shaking, starting to wobble, second chin trembling like a turkey gobble gobble. Teacher said, please sir, please sit down. Why are you so concerned about this king and his crown? Glory, I punch you in the face. You think you're being nice? This baby chair I'm sitting on with my bandy, walking on ice. Soft plastic island, bendy legs. I'm not being drastic. Then again, he begged, sir, have a seat. I want to tell you what you can shitty. Go ahead, Papa squat. I'm fine standing. That's what's what. I don't even need to be here. I want to go home in the sun. And again, sir, sit down, relax. I'm okay. Hovering my nose at its max. I'll stay here. He says you look like an up. Well, I call it as I see it. And I see that you're a chum. Don't be concerned about my location. Be happy that I'm here. Then I look to my lady for backup, but she's staring back at me super unclear. I caught her over in the chair for why you sweating like I did the last 20 years alone. And by the way, she didn't whisper it. The whole gym heard like you were yakking on a megaphone, not in the quiet zone. You were using your outside voice and everyone turned looking at me. My face all red like a sunburn. And the room got all focused like E.F. Hutton. I know it's a little reference. I just thought of it all of a sudden. Then my wife looked at me and everybody listened and said, stop fooling around. I can feel my sweat glisten. I took out my pocket square, gave my forehead a dare. Whoops, it's about this fabric softener. Didn't smell too bad. Let's go, get out of here. You take the stairs. I'll be in the elevator all alone. That's God's candy. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was God's candy. I'm calling for you guys, Clearwater. That's how it goes. That's how we do it here. It's a different show. It's a different show. You didn't know I could be a lyricist. Then I thought about that whole incident though, and it really, really affected me because I thought I was the only one having trouble. I was so mad at everybody. I was mad at the teacher telling me to sit, my wife not catching on. But every other parent was sitting comfortably. It was me. It was all my problems. And that's what it is. Like, when I get out of shape, or my life gets out of whack, I get mad at other people. I get like, oh, it's me. And it was God. God has a way of showing me when I'm a little too heavy or too out of shape. He does. He kind of just, and he's got a great sense of humor about it. He does. Even getting on the elevator. I don't know about the ever big guys get on the elevator. It's a weird thing he just showed because there's that little, everybody else was on there and I get on and there's that little drop bounce. You ever get a drop bounce? Everybody looks at you like, what the hell was that? What did I do? They shot the elevator? It's like a gut punch to the elevator. It didn't, they were right? Everybody looks at you like, whoa. Everybody else stepped on nothing. I step on it lightly and it's a lady behind me got nervous. She started praying in Latin. I said, I got this. Everybody does that slow look for the weight capacity sign. And then I got home and God gave me another sign immediately. I couldn't wait to get that suit off. I go upstairs in my bedroom, I rip it off. I'm standing there naked in my bedroom in front of the mirror and I'm like, whoa. It freaked me out. I was like, whoa, honey, come in here and check this out. She's like, I really don't want to. And I go, please. I want you to see this. And she walks in and she goes, whoa. And I go, right? It looks like I'm wearing my belt, right? She goes, you're not? I go, no, I just took my belt off. That's how tight it was. It looks like I'm still wearing it. She's like, you're not wearing a belt. I'm like, I think it's right there. You can see the holes, the notches. It was so embedded. It looked like you see a pork roast where you take a little rope out and it just kind of stays there. God gives me these signs, usually in threes. This was the third one, this shirt. There's another sign. Getting ready for my show. My wife's like, you can't wear that t-shirt. It's too tight. I had to go to Big and Tall. I had to shop at the Big and Tall. That was it. I can't go to Macy's anymore. I had to go to Big and Tall. Big and Tall's tough. Big and Tall's a tough one, guys. You know that it's tough. It's not fun when you make the switch over, right? Big and Tall. And thank you, by the way, for calling it Big and Tall. All us men appreciate that, right? It's always fun to pull up in that parking lot and you walk in. Gee, I wonder which one I am. Hi, sir. How tall are you? I'm 5'8". Whoa. Come with me. You need specialty clothes. Big and tall. It's always so degrading. I just want socks. Well, we don't sell socks. You gotta go to Kenkels. It's on the corner. Fat ass and Largo. You gotta go there. Big and tall. It's the worst. Women have Link Bryant. See, all the women that men have no idea what I'm talking about because women are smart. They're very secretive with their. By the way, if you don't know who Lane Bryant is, it's just clothes for fat ladies. That's all it is. But they're classy. See, you didn't know. You didn't know with Lane Bryant. You thought you could get sporting equipment there anyway. It doesn't matter. It's kind of innocuous. You don't know what Lane Bryant means. It's powerful though. It sounds cool. Because women are smart. They don't. Big and tall is just dumb. It just says what it is. It's like what? Lane Bryant is powerful, right? Lane Bryant. We don't get like Trent Robinson or something like that. Big and tall, just fat asses and skyscrapers. That's all we're trying to get. Lane Bryant, they're secretive. They don't want you to know they exist, yet they're there. They're in every strip mall. In America, they're always there. Always at the end of the strip mall. Always next to a pizzeria. They don't even have a door on it. It's like a fake book you pull out of a bookcase and it revolves around and you're inside and it's dark in there and there are candles burning and they're like, welcome to Lane Bryant. First rule of Lane Bryant is nobody talks about Lane Bryant. Snitches get stitches, fat bitches. That was it. That was like enough of a sign for me. I always get these signs. I even had it before, and I tried. I went and got a blood test. I go, that's I'm gonna turn my life around. I'm gonna do the whole thing. I'm gonna get like a blood test diet, so I can eat for my blood type of year. That's a good one. I love food. I'm like, all right, if I can eat for my blood type, I don't know what it is. So I want to get checked out health-wise anyway. So I made my doctor do everything. I want everything. I want to know how good shape you were. And he gets the results. He calls me and he goes, hey, Kev, I got the results for your blood test. Come in the office, I want to give you the. And I was like, just tell me on the phone. And he was like, I think you should come in. And I go, really? Can you just tell me on the phone? Let me hear it now. And he goes, come on. So I go there and he's like, hey, come back with me. No, just tell me. So dramatic, my doctor, right? He goes, let's go to my office. He goes, shut the door behind you. I'm like, are you kidding me? He goes, I have the results here. I think you should sit down because I don't think you should stand while you're hearing this. And I go, all right, what is it? He goes, well, all the results came back and I gotta say, everything It all makes sense. He goes, everything looks really, really good. I was like, okay, why did you tell me like that? And he goes, because I gotta be honest, I didn't see it going that way. I go, what do you mean? He goes, well, look at you. I've been a doctor for 40 years, I've never, look at your fat face and the circles under your eyes, you know, surprised you're still with us. I go, but it's good, because it's unbelievably, you have no idea how healthy you are. Like, your body is insane. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you have the blood of, like, you're like a 20-year-old athlete. And I'm like, are you kidding? He's like, it's insane. I'm like, I've never seen anything like it. I've been showing everybody around the office. And I'm like, I mean, you showing everybody my test? He's just blown away by it. It's like, it's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I said, what about, like, cholesterol and all that? He goes, cholesterol? You got nothing. Like, everything is clean. You look like a baby. Like, it's insane. You're like a super athlete. Like, not even like a regular athlete, like a super athlete. And I'm like, it's good. He goes, I wouldn't know what to tell you to do. Yeah. He goes, just keep doing what you're doing. That's what I said. He's like, I would be afraid to mess anything up. I don't know what to tell you. It looks amazing. Like, I can eat whatever I want. Like, I guess so, because it's. Can I get a copy of that report for my wife? He goes, no, I can't. And I go, why not? He goes, because I'm not a doctor. I'm just a voice in your head. So I don't have the blood of like a 20-year-old athlete. He's like, not even close. No. Maybe a 20-year-old sea lion. Like, one that just kind of sits in the rocks and doesn't go in the water anymore. But I wanted to get healthy, so I just looked it up. I just said, what is the healthiest food that I can eat? And Googled it, and it came up fish. So I tried again on a different search engine. I came up with fish again, and I was like, no, because I'm gonna tell you guys this in the nicest way possible. If anything you take away from my show, I want you to take this away. Fish sucks. I know you're from Florida, you live in Clearwater. You don't like fish. Nobody likes fish. I'm sorry. You don't. If you do, how many people think they like fish? Read. It's so sad because you've been brainwashed. You have. I'm serious. You're brainwashed. You don't know it because you grew up and people told you you gotta eat fish, and then you started doing it, but you never liked it. Certainly didn't like it from the beginning. Because no one. Who would ever choose fish when they're frozen Butterfingers in the free world? Nobody chooses fish. Right? Nobody says, hey, I don't want that chocolatey nougat thing. I don't want that thing in the window with the eye staring at me and the razor teeth, that dried out, stinky ass fish. Fish sucks. You're in a cult. You're in a religion. You're in a fish religion. And I'm here to free you. That's all I'm here to do. I'm going to help you with this because nobody. You're in a cult, you are, because you try to get other people to go out with a fish eater. They try to convert you. You ever get that? Go out to eat, they're like, hey, you want to try my fish? I'm like, no, I'm good. Try it, you get, oh my God, What's the matter? This fish is insanely good. It's so fresh, it's so good, it's good fish, man. You want to try it? No, I'm good. Try it, I want you to try it, you gotta try this fish. No, I don't. I don't have to try it. I don't want it. You'll like it. I promise you, it's not even fishy. Yeah, you know what else isn't fishy? Steak and cupcakes. I win. Fish sucks. That's why you have so many sauces, and you know it. You have so many sauces for fish because you're covering up the fact that you're eating fish, which sucks. That's why you have soy sauce, which is like, what is soy? What is it? It's like old coffee ground beans and road salt, right? You don't even know what's in it. It's like, just to change the taste. Then you got tartar. What is it? Nobody knows what tartar is. Tartar is mayonnaise and Lucky Charms. I think that's what it is. It's like a rodeo clown of fish. They just keep cutting you off the center. Then you have wasabi. No, what is wasabi? Wasabi is crazy. Right? It's gasoline paste. That's real gasoline paste. That's all it is. You're gonna put that stuff in your face just so you can eat fish. Because fish sucks. Fish sticks are good. I'll be honest, but there's no fish. It's all ketchup and breading. I think we know that. I hate fish. The worst of fish is sushi. That's the biggest scam of it all. They charge the most, and they don't do anything with it. They don't cook it, they ain't cooking it, just give it to them. It was disgusting. Every piece of sushi that's like, I would never eat that if I saw it anywhere else but in a sushi restaurant. That's why they keep those sushi restaurants really dark, right? Super dark. They don't want you to see what you're eating. I go there, my wife is always taking a date. Sitting at a table the size of a postage stamp, you're right next to the guy next to you. She's like, you want to try the sea urchin? And I'm like, what? You ever see a sea urchin? It looks like a pin cushion. I'm like, everything in a sushi restaurant looks like, I'm going to fight you if you eat me. Octopus, you see the suction cups. I'm not eating that freaking thing. It's going to fight me on the way down. I don't want it. It doesn't want to be eaten. I don't want to eat it. What the hell are you doing here? It's embarrassing. I have to order off the kids' menu every time. And where's your kid? He's in the bathroom. Just bring him the kid menu there. It's embarrassing. They bring me the chopsticks with the rubber band around it. I don't care. They try to sit there and they can eat because they can't eat fish. And I find they have a little roll that's a little, it's white rice, beautiful, and avocado. Thank you. That's it. I'll take that. It's going to be delicious. Until it gets there, and it's wrapped in the toilet paper of the sea. I'm like, what is that? What is that little crunchy thing? That's seaweed paper. It's seaweed paper, which is toilet ass. If a fish wipes its own ass. This is what it would use. It would take toilet paper, it would wipe its ass, and it would sit on a rock and get green algae on it over time. And for some reason, the sushi people thought this is a good way to contain that perfectly good white rice and avocado to put it in an assy paper surrounding the border. And if that wasn't worse enough, I go, what are these orange dots on top? She's like, oh, those are the vaginal fish eggs. Yeah, that's the roe. It comes from the side walls of the intestinal barnacle ass. The vagina, the sac breaks open, the sac releases these eggs, these neon eggs, they're neon orange eggs that break the yolk, and the bile comes out and it infects your rice and avocado that was fine before with assiness underneath the tin. If a fish had a fish tank, this is the fish tank. We scrape the tin of all tar and we get it into a paste. We get it into a paste and we add nothing but sticky sea salts, assy, vaginal side stuff, and we put it in there with the giblets, like the giblets, and you spread it on your rice. I'm like, no. Because no one should be eating that stuff. And then I go with, edamame, because I go, that's safe, it's self-contained. I thought it was safe until I take one. I pick one up, I put it in my mouth, and I start raking it across the bottom of my front teeth, and I realized the temperature right away is cold. And it was an empty sleeping bag, too. Because I took a discard from the guy next to me. For some reason, edamame bowls have to be exactly the same with the discard bowl, and the discard bowl's got to be right next to the regular bowl where you get your live bullets. And I pulled the fakie out, didn't see it, like Ponderosa, where you're eating peanut chili, you throw them on the floor, which is smart. I take it in, I start breaking it across, I'm going, this is an empty sleeping bag, this is a dead cadaver. And I look at the guy, I go, I'm taking in all your DNA right now. I gotta sing you a song about this one. I hated it so much. I'm gonna sing you a little song about it, right? I can't even sing, but I don't care. This is how much I can't stay. So pissed by the water. You guys live right by the water. Stupid people. Stupid. Hit it. You know what? Join me. If not, don't even do anything. I'll do it. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope life is treating you kind. She said it is today because lately you've been on my mind. Found this great little spot, reserved us a table. She said look forward to me, would love to eat with you if you're able. I said absolutely, I missed your smile. Just tell me where to meet and I'll show up in style. She said it's a fancy new suit she joined, so please wear a tux. I said there ain't no chance I'm going because let me tell ya, fish sucks. You hurt me, fish sucks. That's why I left you. Fish sucks. Nobody likes it. How could you? Yeah, instantly, and it tastes like ass. Thank you. No, stop. I can't sing normally, but when I'm sick, I sing worse. So bring the house up lights for a second. Bring the house lights up. I need someone to help me out with this one. I need a female. Any females out here who can sing? I need a singer. Give me a singer. Who can do it? What do you got? You got one? You're good? Awesome. Come on up. Come on up. That's it. I'm gonna help you with this. And I'm gonna plant my flag in the Fish Sucks camp, and we're gonna do it right. Let her through. Let her through. This is so good. This is awesome. What's your? You got help there? You got. Where you gotta go? Oh, you gotta go this way. All right. Yeah. Why'd you make her go that way? She's playing a fish eater. That's why I was going. This is mine. Nice to see you. Take your time, by the way. That was. Kind of shuffling through the room. There you go. Nice. Help her up. Steep steps. My goodness. Why don't you just throw a ladder rope? What's your name?
D.
D? Great to see you, D. Oh, that's awesome. Come over here, D. We're going to do this. You're going to be great. You just heard me sing it. I can't sing very well, but you're going to help me. See, this is it. This is the same song you just heard. So it's pretty simple. And this is where you come in the highlight and stuff, so that'll be you, and that'll be me. You'll catch on right away, right?
Yeah.
All right. Everybody give it up for D. Let's go. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do this like a 90s romantic video. I'll be kind of cool. Very cool. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope life is treating you kind.
It's been
You look so late, D. Don't stop. No, stop, D. You're doing the tongue thing and you missed the whole verse. Weird. All right, start it again. You come in here. This is it, that highlighted. No, you didn't. You missed the whole thing. You'll be all right. Here we go. I haven't seen you in a while. lizard. Start it over. Listen to me. That's my line. You gotta do here. Ready? You gotta pick up the pace too. And you're not too fast on this one. You gotta let that look. Hit it. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I gotta get a reach. Haven't seen you in a while. Old life is treating you kind.
It's today because lately you've been on my mind. Found this great little spot and reserved us a table. I know it's for me, but I'd love to eat with you if you're able.
I said absolutely, I've missed your smile. Just tell me where to meet and I'll show up in style.
It's a fancy new sushi joint, so please wear a tux.
I said there ain't no chance I'm going because let me tell ya. Last time, I swear. You hate that. You see those three dots? That's on lips. That means you just hold on to everything. You keep your tongue in your mouth and you wait. You wait for good sucks. You do it together. That's both of us. Hit it. Here we go. You're doing great, Dave. You're doing really good. You have a lovely singing voice. Isn't she great? Let's hear it for Dave. Haven't seen you in a while. Next time, go. Here we go. We gotta get through it. Killing these people. I'm so sorry. Freaking D. All right, here we go. Haven't seen you in a while. Old life is treating you kind.
It's today because lately you've been on my mind. Found us a great little spot and reserved us a table. I know it's for me. Would you like to eat with you if you're able?
I said absolutely, I've missed your smile. Just tell me where to be. I'll show up in style.
It's a fancy new sushi joint, so please wear a tux.
Said there ain't no chance I'm going because let me tell ya, this sucks. Did you get this sucks?
Okay,
This sucks. You heard me.
you heard me, fish
All
stuff.
right, just go back a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit. All right. Ready? Here we go.
Give me one there.
All right. No, that's not it. D, you did the tone thing again.
It's okay.
All right, here we go. No, we're not going anywhere. Fish sucks, everybody. We're done. Let's hear it for D. Come on. There you go, Dave. There you go. Help her down. Help her down. Keep your tongue in your mouth, Dave. That's right. She's awesome. She is awesome. You finally got it. She had a sweet voice. You did great. This is awkward, though, right? The long walk back. You like it? You like it? All right. That's good. You're a natural performer, by the way. Don't stop. Just keep walking. She was good. She really was good. Give it up for D, everybody. see you, Hank. Thanks for lending your wife for a second. She was awesome. She did really well. It's weird with the tongue thing, though, I gotta say. You get that at home? It's like, Hank, you want waffles, or what do you want for pay? Anyway, fish does suck, and that's my point, is that I don't think I'm ever going to be able to eat good, healthy food. That's my problem. I don't think I've ever eaten healthy food. I'm gonna put that out there. No, seriously, I don't like when I lose weight, I just don't eat. It's not, you know, if I'm eating, it's peanut butter and jelly. And I don't know. That's why I think if I was offered the apple, the Garden of Eden, we wouldn't be in the trouble we're in today. You would want me as a representative in that garden. With the serpent's like, hey, here's an apple. I'm like, I'm good. You have the power over me. And he's like, why are you naked wearing a belt? I'm like, I'm not. But I do have to turn it around. And anytime I do this, like, I have friends. My friends will lose weight all the time. They do drop like 30, 40 pounds, like huge amounts. And they just do it because they're humble people. And they don't make a big deal about it. I'm different. I have to tell people when I'm going on a diet. Like, I don't know if you're like that, where I make an announcement. Like, I let everybody in my life know I'm going to do this just so I can get credit up front. I have like a family meeting. I bring my family all together, like meet in the kitchen. Everybody come in, my wife, all the kids come in. And I'm like, everybody take a knee. Let's talk about this. Let's change everything. And my wife's like, what's everything? And I go, everything. We're going to do everything. I'm done. We're done. That's it. No more bad food. And my wife's like, well, you're the only one who eats bad food. And I'm like, right. So let's stop it. What do you say? You guys in? Iron sharpens iron. Who's in? And she's like, well, we don't need to be in. You're the only one who has to stop eating bad food. And I go, if you guys don't want to change and you're afraid to change, then go. I'm doing it. I don't care. She's like, not that we don't want to, you know, we don't have to. I'm like, you're scared, you know? I told him, I said, I got mad. I go, look, if you don't want to do it, she's like, you are the only one who's changed. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm changing. I don't need you. I'm never eating unhealthy food ever again. And I said that. She's like, I'm happy for you. I go, I'm happy for you. I don't need you. And I left. I just left the meeting early. I don't even care. And I was like, that's it. Made up my mind. And then 30 minutes later, I saw a Wendy's commercial. And I'm like, all right, I guess we'll start Monday. You know? But I couldn't. I already told her. I was like, I'm a grown man. I go to Wendy's whenever I want. But not right after I told my whole family I'm never eating unhealthy food ever again. So I packed. I didn't know what to do. I had to go. You have to go. Once you see the commercial, you gotta go, right? And it was already 8 o'clock, and I know my Wendy's closes at 9:30, which is another problem. If you know when your local Wendy's closes. That was a problem. And I had promised my wife I'd watch a movie with her that night. You know, so we're about to watch a movie. And she's like, she walked in the room, she's like, you ready to watch the movie? I go, yeah, let's do it. But I was like, I was forced. I was like, I got right back. She goes, where are you going? And I go, we're going to watch that movie. She goes, yeah, I know. So then where are you going? And I go, I just got to run to CVS. She's like, for what? I'm like, I just get some stuff. Get what? And I go, just stuff to be prepared. She's like, prepared for what? I'm like, exactly, I don't know. That's why. She's like, you're going now? I go, yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to get stuff. Pharmaceuticals for the kids and stuff. If you need something, text me. I'll get you too. She's like, you're acting weird. And I just went, your face is weird. I just said that. I was panicked and I just went, she's like, what? I go, whatever. And I just kept moving, and she was staring at me, but she didn't stop me. And I just kind of left the house. I told her I'd be right back. she didn't stop me. She thought I was going to CVS. I started walking in my car, and I got excited because I was like, I don't know about you grown men, have you ever gone to Wendy's by yourself? No wife to judge your order, no kids, nothing. You're alone. And you feel dirty, but you feel alive. For the first time in your life, right? I got in the car, I had butterflies. I was so excited. I started driving there, I'm like, this is actually happening. And about halfway there, I get a text from my wife. I think I feel a cough coming on. Can you give me some cough syrup? I was like, are you kidding me? Now I actually have to go to CVS? But I don't let it bother me. I get to Wendy's and I get there and it's packed and it's beautiful. We have a brand new Wendy's. They redid it. There's lights going, you know, like a Hollywood movie opening or something. So exciting. Packed Wendy's. Smell onions in the air, right? You're like, it's alive. It's like a nightclub, you know? And I pull up. It's so packed in my Wendy's that there's two places where you can order. It splits, the line splits. They have two boxes and you can order. And I'm next on my line. And I look over and I see there's a woman just kind of staring at me. She looks at her phone, she looks back at me. Everybody else is having fun, smiling. She's looking at me. And she looks down and I'm like, how's that? I'm like, oh, whatever. Do I recognize her? Like, I don't know who that is now. It's weird. And then I did recognize her. It was my wife's fat friend, Michelle. And I'm like, did she see me? I was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe this happened. I was like, she's looking back, I'm trying to hide now. And I'm like, I don't know if she saw me. What is fat ass Michelle doing here? And then I thought, where else would fat ass Michelle be except online at Wendy's randomly? That's where, you know, if cops were looking for her in Australia, I would say, did you check the Wendy's by my house? A fat ass witch is probably there. She's a fat ass, can't stand her. Everybody's having a good time, she's looking for trouble. Fat ass. Think about it, the greatest night of my life just got complicated because now I gotta kill her. I gotta kill Michelle. Fat-ass witch. I can't stand her, I'm sorry. Look, I'm fat too, but here's the difference. I'm fun fat. There's fun fat people. You're talking about happy fat. We love happy fat people. You squeeze me, you sit on the couch next to me, I'm cuddly, we have fun, we dance. And then there's fat ass Michelle who's like an angry fat. You know angry fat people? They're miserable. When there's their heels are split, it looks like a hot dog that's been sitting on the grill for 4 hours. Opened up like liquid coming out. It's Godzilla, you fat ass witch, you fat ass. What are you mad at? You already got all the food, just have some fun for once. When the menu board comes to life, you just gotta take your order. And I get to it and pull up, and it's beautiful. It's a brand new 3-panel, giant IMAX theater looking menu board at my Wendy's. And this is where I shine. It's like a beautiful mind. I can see all the possibilities in front of me. Put every combination together. I'm like, is there any honey if I get the spicy chicken? Oh, that's right, you're not here. Yes. I get everything. And she's like, that'll be $300 before. Worth it. Let's go. I pull up to the window and she leans in. She goes, you just ordered a lot of food. And she just stayed there staring at me. And I panicked. I was like, well, this local charity event at the junior high for hungry children. She's like, really? She goes, you're amazing. I go, no, I don't know about that. She goes, I'll tell you what. And she goes, I'm going to give you like 7 free Frosties for the kids. And I was just, bless your heart. I get my food and I pull up, and I don't even make it out of the parking lot. I pull to the first spot that's open, under a street lamp. I love it, right? Let's get down to business. I clear the dashboard up. Romantic dinner for one, right? You just make it nice. Pull out that first big classic with cheese, whatever it is, man. You open it, it's a triple, whatever it is, you get everything. You open it up and you just kind of take it in. You're like, well, I guess we're doing this. And I look over and I see a couple spots over, there's a guy in his car that he looks like he just left his wife and kids. And he could not look happier. He's just looking at me like, yeah! He just said, yeah! And he showed me the burger he was eating. That's joy. That's not happy, that's joy. And I was like, yeah, I'm coming! Yeah! Take that first bite. Grab those warm buns and just sink my teeth into it. My eyes roll back in my head. I gotta be honest, I don't remember much of the next 20 minutes. Except that last burger bite going down, right? It's so euphoric. You just kind of feel it. Right away you realize I should have stopped 3 burgers ago. But it feels so good. And this is the peak. This is the moment I was searching for. And it arrives that quick. And then that pleasure hits, you're like, yeah, I love everybody in the world right now. My kids, my wife, my family, my fans. I love everybody. And then it passes. Because then I feel the chemicals of the Wendy's. And the sodium kick in, right? And your blood slows. Your heart rate slows down to about a 4. You can feel it. Your lid's lower, you're exhausted. Everything's inflamed, your hands feel like they're gonna pop. I look over at my buddy and he's just kind of looking back at me. He gives me a thumbs up and I'm like, for a moment I feel like 2 war heroes that are sharing the same hospital room. And then I fell asleep. I was asleep. I fell asleep in Wendy's. Not gonna lie, woke up at 1:30 in the morning. Wendy's is dark, my buddy's gone, no one's there. Panicked, woke up, ketchup everywhere, thought it was like a homicide. 30 texts from my wife, I missed the movie. CVS is closed, I'm screwed, I'm in big trouble. I go home, I race home, I get there, it's dark, my house is dark. I run upstairs and I'm like, oh no, I'm in trouble, this is not good. Everything's hurt and I feel like, what did I do? I'm so guilty. So bad. And I go in and I brush my teeth and I wash my face and I walk into my bedroom and I'm like, please be asleep. And she is. You see her, the outline of her body in my bed. And I thank you. And I hit my knees to say my prayers and I thank God. I thank God for the bountiful harvest He just provided. And I say, God, you said ask and you shall receive. So I'm going to ask you for one more favor, and that is for you to send down your holy angels to protect me from that woman finding out. I love you, God. I get in bed, I sneeze in, I work my way over to my divot. But I don't even fit, I got fatter from that morning. I think about the day, and I was like, I don't feel great about it, but I also feel like we accomplished something. It was like, it's kind of mixed of feeling, right? You know, it's like you feel, oh, what did I do? That was fun. You start drifting off to sleep, and I hear my wife. Please, God, shut her up. Lord, please. Your humble servant, Kevin Smith. Shut her face up. Just smite her lips, smite her face. Smite her so she can never utter a word. Lord, let her be without word or song for the rest of her life. Please, Lord, if you love me, God, shut her up. Shut her face, Lord, with smite and fire and brimstone. Face, shut her face up, Lord. Stop. I don't want her to find out, Lord. coughed herself awake. It didn't work. She looks at me. Oh, you're back. And I said, so sorry about the movie and stuff. She said, it's okay. She goes, did you get my cough syrup? I said, oh, I forgot. She goes, you know what else you forgot? You forgot to wipe the ketchup out of the grinder. And she said, I hope it was worth it. And she rolled over and went to sleep. True story. True story, yeah. Yeah. I don't think applause is the right response for me. That hit me, man. That hit me hard. I hope it was worth it. She rolled over and went to sleep. I mean, at that moment, everything in my life became 100% crystal clear. I should have killed Michelle when I had the chance. Snitches get stitches, fat witches. And I felt bad, I really did. It affected me. That night affected me because I knew I wasn't the best version of myself. Like I could have been a better person. I left my wife and my kids to go out and just eat by myself. You know, it's like, and not even good food, wasn't healthy, it was just, enough of this. I'm not doing this anymore. It was really affecting me, and I could tell. Because the next day, I was online at Chipotle, and I said, I'm about to go. This is God sending a sign for sure. The guy in front of me, he's ordering in front, and I hear him, and I see him. It's the priest that married my wife and I. And I'm like, that is a sign. So I asked him, he's a great guy. I said, Father, can we have lunch together? I want to talk to you. And he goes, yeah, absolutely. We grabbed our burritos, we sat down, and I was like, I just want to clear my conscience. And he's like, what's going on? And I go, well, I have to be honest, I want to ask you a question. Is it wrong if just out of nowhere, I got up at my house and got in the car by myself and had Wendy's in the parking lot there and just ate it and came home? And he's like, no, why would that be wrong? And I was like, thank you. I feel a lot better. And he's like, is that it? And I'm like, also, is it wrong if I wanted to kill my wife's fat friend, Michelle? And he goes, well, here I think we have something. He goes, I gotta be honest, I don't like the fact that you're calling her fat. And I'm like, well, that's how I know her. And I'm like, why is it wrong? And he's like, well, first of all, there's no dignity for the person. It's the person. It's not you're calling her fat. You know, that's not who she is. There's no dignity there. And I'm like, oh, all right, well, he's like, why don't you just call her Michelle? And I'm like, well, here's the thing, Father. My wife has 2 friends named Michelle. One of them is regular size, so I call her Michelle. And then there's fat ass Michelle, who was online at Wendy's before I got there. That's fat ass Michelle. I guess if God would have had it work out where I met fat ass Michelle first, she would be Michelle, and it would be skinny ass Michelle, but it's just not the way the cookie crumbled. You know? He didn't like it. He said, I gotta be honest, judging a person doesn't define who they are. He goes, it defines who you are. And I was like, ooh. Or, you just haven't seen her. She's a fat ass witch. He's like, he wasn't having it. He's like, I gotta be honest, I think what you're doing is you're turning the anger you have for yourself and you're expressing it onto Michelle. I'm like, did you just call me Fat Michelle? And maybe I did. And then I was like, whoa. And that hit me. I thought about it. Maybe I am Fat Michelle. Think about it, right? How are we different? We both left our families. She was there. She showed up without her kids and her husband, and I was there. I left my wife and my kids. We're both online at Wendy's trying to feed ourselves. We're no different. She's a fat ass witch, but I'm the same. I'm no better. I'm no better. And that really affected me. I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not going to judge people. I'm going to be a better version. I really am. I'm not going to label people. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to speak kindly about them. You know, because I thought about it. I go, I'm always doing things. And then I am turning the anger that I have for myself on other people. Someone's texting in a car, I'm mad at them. And have I ever done it? Well, yeah, a couple times. well, I shouldn't, right? So I was like, I'm done with this. And it really affected me. I said, Father, I want to change my life, and I really want to do this. I go, can I go to confession with you right now? You know, and he's like, well, no, we're in Chipotle, you can't do it. And I said, well, can I drive you back to the church, and we'll do it over there? And he says, I can't. I go, why not? He goes, because I'm not a priest. I'm just a voice in your head. All right, guys, I got one more for you here for Clearwater. This is because I love you guys so much. So if you know it, sing along. Here we go. It goes a little like this. Yeah, you got it. Yes. Take out your cell phone lights. Let's get that lit up here. Make it nice. Why'd she have to see me? Why'd she have to call me out? Yeah, just go and live your own life. That's not what she's about. If you know it, jump in. She's a ruiner, a rookie number decker, record not record. She's a loser, she ain't happy till you're not. She's a boozer and a cruiser, certified loser on a food-filled yacht. Anytime that dinner bell rings, she reads like a bat out of hell. I think we all know who I'm talking about. Talking about Fat Michelle. Yeah, talking about Fat Michelle. Here we go, big finish. Well, I'm just like her. In fact, I am her. Can't stand her, but I love her. She is me, so I'll accept her. I'll respect her, though I can't lift her. She's way over 3 in the mirror. When I see her, don't wanna be her. Getting up off that bench, that fat witch stumbled and fell. I think we all know who I'm talking about. It's me. I am Fat Michelle. I love you, Clearwater. God bless.
Didn't want to go, you made me go anyway. Teachers put on a show, like some sort of field day. So this was for the parents, not little kids. Teachers questioning us about our little, about lean, did I pop the real